Parliamentary Representative Kenson Casimir has criticized the United Workers' Party, the UWP, for what he describes as personal attacks against him and his family. Speaking at Monday's pre-cabinet presser, Casimir expressed deep concern over the nature of social media posts made by UWP supporters. He specifically addressed a recent post from a UWP-affiliated Facebook page, which shared a copy of a property deed for a piece of land which Casimir purchased last year in Masset Grosley. The post seemed to indicate that some form of corruption was involved in the purchase of the lands, valued above $250,000.
As a St. Lucian, I feel that it's within my purview that if I have a particular amount of savings or a particular amount of connection with banking institutions, I think it's within my right for all of us young people, whether you're a politician or whether you're not a politician, whether you're a banker, whether you're a physician, a doctor, a lawyer, I think that every single one of us here can go to a banking institution and get a loan. The bank will decide whether or not you qualify for a loan. So I will apologize when I make a mistake, and I've shown that before. But in me going to a bank, applying for a loan and being granted a loan, for UWP to purchase a piece of St. Lucia, for UWP to take that document and to post it on social media as if something untoward is happening, I think it's disgraceful, and it's an element that can discourage young people from getting involved in politics. I refuse to believe that if I spend the next 20 years of my life providing service to St. Lucia, that disqualifies me from going to a lending institution and borrowing money to purchase a piece of property.
Casimir has condemned the social media post, noting that such allegations are not only unfounded but also serve to undermine the integrity of political discourse in the country.
I have explored all my options, and I continue to explore all my options in terms of how I deal with this going forward, because my personal information has been published in the public sphere. And I think genuinely what I have going for me is my connection with my community, my constituency, and individuals who know me, who have said to me and comforted me when I go on the ground that this is just unsavory and this is desperate. And for me, my responsibility is my constituency and young people. I will, for sure, explore all my options. But there's just so much work to be done.
The Grosley MP argues that politicians have a responsibility to set a positive example for their constituents, emphasizing the divisive nature of current political rhetoric and its potential impact on the island's youth.
And no, I do not have a goop well.
Over the years, members of civil society as well as politicians from both sides have called for a code of ethics for politicians. Casimir believes that the SLP would welcome such a code, but he also expressed uncertainty about whether the opposition would be as receptive.
I think that the St. Lucia Labour Party, even when they were in opposition, they were never that nasty. They were never that personal. They were never that vindictive. I mean, can you imagine the United Workers' Party have the temerity, the unmitigated gall to attack a Chief Justice? Somebody who's been upstanding in St. Lucia, provided stellar representation in Grosley for 2 terms, Justice Mario Michel. It means that these guys have no boundary. We can have a code of ethics. I believe my party would adhere to everything because we can speak on the substance of our representation in this country and the development we've had in 3.5 years. While the other party, we will continue to go high, and they will definitely continue to go low because there's no other place for them to go. Period.
For the DBS News World, Zane Romulus reported.